Welcome to Bespoke Diaries. Today's article is on Pulling a Boat Over a Mountain by Sarika Samant, CEO, Dovetail Financial Services, Program Director, Eklavya Foundation Empowerment, Brand Ambassador, Designation, India. An individual's journey towards success should not only be gauged by the milestones one has achieved, but the amount of hard work one has put into achieving it. Successful people always risk the usual because they never want to settle for the ordinary. One should constantly try to do at least one thing that scares them the most, and celebrate the excitement of winning over your fear. People often complain about the hardships they face and about the people who constantly criticize them. From Sarika's personal experience, she believes that criticism is the displeasure of people, not for having faults, but having faults different from your own. Humans are molded in such a manner, where one person is in a constant search for role models, heroes, and someone to inspire them. But what we forget is the real hero within ourselves, and most often than not, sometimes you have to be your own hero. Whenever we search for a job or even think of starting our own business venture, we always hear a standard question: how much years of experience do you have? Sarika passionately believes in the concept that gives you a deep understanding and insight that you may never find in any book. Your experience is the book of life. In 1998, Sarika met with a life-changing and traumatic experience of suffering from a severe undetected case of hypothyroid, which led to the loss of speech clarity and physical imbalance, further creating a series of hormonal issues. Undeterred and with strong resilience, Sarika faced the first major challenge in her life, and this was the moment she decided to channel her pain and sufferings to a path of positivity and self-development. Sarika's goals were simple now: she wanted to convert the negatives into positives, and be an inspiration to herself and the people around her. In 2003, she was blessed with a beautiful baby girl, but in 6 months the home had shifted into a hospital and ICU, but her aim was to make her daughter independent, and still progressing and hopeful to make her stand on her own feet. Life gave Sarika another setback in 2010, when she collapsed on the road and was admitted to the hospital for 21 days, followed by 2 months being bedridden at her home due to major lung issues, resulting into multiple health complications and fight for her survival. Amidst facing several setbacks and health issues, Sarika decided to ignite the fire within her, and grow stronger. Just like they say, when we suffer, we survive and prosper. Sarika began working out and focused on health and fitness. Worked hard to get herself ready for her first leap for marathons. She failed several times during the first few attempts, and dealt with major injuries along with plantar fasciitis and Achilles heel, but managed to reach the finish line after several attempts. In 2019, Sarika completed several half marathons and later completed a full marathon of 42 km at the Berlin Marathon Run, and that transformed into her starting point for a new beginning. She never looked back and further decided to complete the ultra-marathon of 50 kilometers successfully, which required a lot of discipline, weight workouts, diet, and all of this came along while she was managing home with her profession. Being dusky habitually revolves around social rejection and humiliation, which is a common paradigm around. Even though Sarika was not deterred by the idea of having a dusky complexion, dark or dusky has never been synonymous with beauty. We should envisage the idea of a society in which color is more beautiful and not estranged. It took Sarika no time to realize that instead of changing the perception of the society in general, she should converge in investing in herself, developing body positivity. Acceptance and inclusivity come with being a dusky woman at the age of 46, trying to break barriers, and making a difference through the fashion industry as a medium. Sarika's achievements defined her journey of success, and not her skin color. She managed to become the finalist of Mrs. India International 2021, after competing with 25,000 other equally motivated women. She was conferred the title of Mrs. Glamourous and Mrs. FIIT runner-up, and today represents herself as a brand ambassador for Designation, a fashion magazine. It has never been easy, but it also never felt this delightful. From walking the Rampage Awards 2020, Kochi Fashion League, Bangalore BN Extravaganza, Mumbai IFW to becoming a brand ambassador for La Global Foundation, the journey cannot be expressed in words. Sarika personally feels that understanding is the primary step to acceptance, and the more you know who you are, and what you want, the less you let things upset you. She feels it is her responsibility as a parent to a child requiring special needs to make this world a better place to live in. Today, at the age of 46, Sarika wants to break the stereotypical image of the typical normal Indian woman, and aspire to be known as a woman who finally figured out her significance, passed through her obstacles, and boarded a flight to freedom, which landed in the Valley of Change. To see something different gives you a chance to be something different. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Do leave your thoughts in the comments section below. For similar type of article, please reach us at contact@thebespokediaries.com, or you can visit our website www.thebespokediaries.com.